Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Fishing North Atlantic. Here we are back in our captain's chair. We're still on the Arctic Pioneer, still throwing out long lines at the moment. There's been a new update, which means that the fish habitats have changed quite a bit. So at the moment, let me put our like a path on, I guess. Go down here somewhere. So we're gonna have to find the fish ourselves now if we don't get any tips, because there just isn't fish everywhere like there was before. So you can see here might be some haddock, I think, or actually that's pollock, I think. Some tuna, some swordfish. So that's what we've got here at the moment. But if you go, actually, I'll show you guys on the map. I did actually come out of Dennis Point, and I did come down here and drove from pretty much here all the way over to there, and did not see any fish at all on the sonar, nothing. So I've decided to come down this way to head down to where we seen our tuna 3 days ago. And just coming through this area here, I did manage to actually find some fish on the sonar that you can see here. So I thought I'd throw out some long lines here and see what happens. Hopefully it's going to get a little bit more difficult to find fish now with it being changed, so you have to actually go and find it yourself unless you get obviously the tips. But even if we brought a tip from 3 days ago, it doesn't mean it's still going to be there now. It may still have moved, so I'll see if I can actually read out the current update. Okay, update 1.0.306.445, or 4455 I should say. So there's a new update where we fix many major issues you were experiencing. We also fix the sonar, so it should show fish when you're on a habitat. If you're outside of a habitat, you'll not see any fish on the sonar. So we need to get tips at the bar to actually locate the fish or use our sonar. Each habitat migrates around the map based on the time of year and the seasons. And we have to locate the fish ourselves, which is great. Let me just have a bit of a look. So I want to leave a decent gap between our lines this time. So the new changelog, adjusted fish habitats, adjusted fish quota on a few boats, the Backstabber, the Full Throttle, Legend, Lenore and the Ocean Runner. Adjusted throttle increase on the Foller blend. Adjusted full fuel consumption when fast travelling. Fixed crash with save games on load due to many actors. I don't know if it meant actors or many reasons. Fixed crab pot hauling. Fixed issue with the crew could not sometimes break net in tutorial. Crew could sometimes break net in a tutorial, okay. Fixed issue with net tutorial. Sometimes set destination on land. Fixed issue with rigging gear and new gear not working. Fixed issue with lobster pots cannot be baited on the selfie. Fixed issue with the sonar showing fish where there was no fish. Fixed issue with fast travel stopped working, and fixed French and German languages. So another update, which is good to see that they're still actually doing something. They're not just completely ignoring us, which is good. They're working quite hard. So one of the guys on my channel, I'll forget what your name is, I do apologise, actually put a comment on one of the videos saying that if you throw out your long line now within 120 meters of another line, or a net or a line or whatever it may be, you actually lose 20% of the possible catch. So you're better off waiting until you've got 150, 200 meters and then throwing out another line. So we've got some fish on the radar here, so might as well throw out another one. Hopefully we can get some fish on all of these. There's going to be no guarantee, I don't think. So what I'm going to plan on doing for the rest of this series is stay with this boat until we can afford to upgrade. We might actually buy the Not Guilty. Not quite sure how much it is. I don't think it's that expensive, and we'll keep that for lobster fishing. We'll try and go lobster fishing by ourselves. I know this boat does do lobster fishing, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. That might give me a bit of time to actually fix the lobster fishing if there's still some issues. But with the Not Guilty, we can actually pretty much do the whole thing by ourselves, which is going to be a bit of a bonus, make it a little bit easier for us. Right, so throw this one out. There we go. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to throw in a bit of a time lapse. I'll bring you guys back after that when we're going to reel in our first line, and hopefully we've found something decent. So I'll be back with you guys soon. Rightio guys, we're back. About to get ready to haul in our first long line. Now who's our best long line hauler? That's Thomas. Isaac, definitely Isaac, so he can go to long lining. Rudy, Pearl, she can go cooking I guess. Actually no, I think she's better. Actually he's good at machine gutting. And how is Rudy? Rudy's eating, but he's got plenty of stamina. So let's go and see what we actually caught on this line. So I've been watching a few other guys play on YouTube as well, alongside me, and having a look at their sonars, some of them have, like, you know, fish everywhere. Whereas I haven't been lucky enough to find anything like that just yet. I just find like the odd fish here and there. So still don't think I'm in a perfect spot, but hopefully it's enough. I mean, that looks pretty good. See how he's going from up here. Keep an eye on him. Good. Smacking the fish in there. These guys are standing here waiting. Come on, buddy. Okay. Oh, you can do better than that. You know you can do better than that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that in the background. I wonder where that is actually. Where are we? Oh, here. Must be like a little island or something there. It's like windmill something, I think it's called. So I've got this long line sitting at the back here still. We didn't actually set it, so I probably should have took him away before we set it. But it's sitting there ready to go for next time, I guess. So I'm hoping... I think I run out 16 lines. Yeah, I did. I got 16 lines, but let's see how far we went. Oh, run out 16 lines. Let's hope we get no more than an average of 10,000 kilos per line. Otherwise, we'll have to throw some fish back in, unfortunately, and hopefully we don't have to throw any dead fish back in. It's not what we want to do. Let's see how this guy's going. So if he's not doing very good long lining, I can actually go down and do it myself and get obviously a better amount of fish on board. But I don't want to have to do it. I want these guys to be able to do it. You know, I'm the captain. I shouldn't have to be doing their work. Let me lift our seat up a bit. Oh, bit of a look. It's quite rough out here at the moment too. Compared to when we're actually setting these lines, it's actually quite rough. Where's my interior light? Okay, we don't need an interior light on at the moment. What is the time? Is that nearly 9:30? 6 hours, so not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Right, so we'll go head towards our next line, which is it's a fair way away. I tried to leave a decent gap between all of our lines, but you can see there's not a great deal of fish in this area, so we might have to try somewhere else again. We're actually getting silver hake. We've got plenty of pollock, some cod and some haddock. I think from what I looked at, pollock and haddock have got the best prices at the moment, so hoping we continue to bring more of those in than anything else. The cod is really heavy for the amount of fish you get, but it's just not at a good price at the moment. I think the best price was like 97 cents a kilo or something. I thought for sure we'd be able to get a little bit more than that. This swell is definitely picking up. 22.7 knots. So octas I think is the cloud cover. I'm not sure what this means. Oh, and here I thought we were going to miss it then. Yeah, I'm not sure what this means. This is a straight line, so I wasn't sure. 24.1 kilometers of what though? I don't know. Or is that how far the ice is away? 24.1 kilometers from the shore. I don't know. If you guys know what this one actually is, let me know. But we'll get this one reeled in, and then I'll throw back in another time lapse, and we'll get the rest hauled in, and I'll bring you guys back when we're heading to port. Alright, hopefully you can get some more good ones. Come on, smack that fish. Oh, come on, you can do better. These guys are busy. Oh, there we go, perfect. That's what we want to see. She's down here cooking away, doing a ripper job. I can actually stand over here and go and have a good look. Yeah, that's good. Good job. Encourage them a little bit. As I said, I'd love like a seat here, like an extra seat here, so I can actually drive from this angle. So much easier to line it up. Fish is still going a bit crazy. jump back in our seat. So I'm definitely finding crab and lobster on the radar as well, which it's not even the season for them at the moment, so they shouldn't really be on there, I don't think, unless there's always just like a low population when it's outside the season. Not 100% sure. We're still in September. Alright, only a couple more to go. Oh, an okay one. And good for the last one. Beautiful. Another 6,000. So, yeah, not too bad. We're not going to fill the boat, I don't think. But, right, yeah, as I said, I'll throw in a time-lapse here and I'll bring you guys back when we're going to head to port and hopefully make some good cash. Rightio guys, we're back. So we're coming up on our last line now. We've only got just 100,000, just under 100,000 kilos on the boat. So I think we could probably go with 20 lines next time, 25 maybe. But I think if we do that, we're sort of going to have to, you know, stagger them or something like that, because this one's already up to 22 hours, so it's just outside. It's gone past the blue, which is obviously the optimal time to actually, you know, reel it in and get the fish. Otherwise, they'll start to die, and you'll start to lose the fish and not get as much of a catch, I guess. So the two guys are still there machine gutting. This guy Thomas was actually resting, so he's not doing too bad. Let's have a look at her. She's got 900. He's 1,000. Oh, don't miss it. Oh, we missed it. Might take her off and put him back on because he's a bit better. We might actually try and reverse and pick this line back up. That's what happens when I'm trying to do two things at once. Makes it a little bit more difficult. How's Isaac going? Should have enough energy to get this line in, and then he'll be pretty tired too, I think. So Pearl, she's still not very... No, it's not Pearl. Put her on cooking. Still not her. Let's change screen and come back. There we go. She's not too bad at cooking now, but she'll go in and make another meal. That way we've got 4 to go, hopefully, when everyone's finished. But we'll go down and see how this one's going. We'll go out in the rain, unfortunately. I feel like the mouse has actually changed a little bit. Paw Patrol. I wonder if it's sensitivity. There we go. Let's go 0.7, 0.7. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I just don't want it to be too quick at turning, because I don't want to make you guys dizzy. But there's our freezer there still. These guys are gutting. You can see doing a ripper job. It looks like pollock or something they got in there. Come on, let's go. Get some fish in here. Oop, they're still flapping about and falling through the boat, which is a bit of a bummer, but something I guess we just need to try and look past until they can just tidy it up a little bit. Let's go up here and have a bit of a look. He's a bit crazy when he throws that hook back. Get a bit of a screenshot when he comes in for the full swing. Yeah, look at his hair. How realistic does that look? That actually looks really good. Balding on top, going a bit grey. Just like me, I'm going grey. I'm not balding though. How's this guy going? Yeah, he's not going great. Neither's that guy. It's just this guy's our old fella. So we've got plenty of redfish. I did actually throw out a lot more with krill instead of crab. I wanted to throw them all out with crab on board, crab on the lines, but they kept changing it back to the krill instead of leaving it on the crab. It's a bit of a bummer. We could probably set, you know, like another 10 lines or something and keep fishing, but we'll actually take these guys back to port. We should have 110,000 total kilos of fish on board. We've now got more gutted than we've got fresh, which is good. Guys are working hard and the rain's falling like crazy at the moment. How's Isaac going? He's just about out of energy. Yep, there you go. He's too tired to work, so we're going to have 105,000. Which isn't too bad. Still not a full boat, but that's not too bad, I guess. Alright, so let's actually have a look at the wiki first. Finances, and we'll find... Okay, so Yarmouth, Loonberg, about 70%, Lockport, Eagles Head, Digby, Dennis Point. So they're all pretty average. What do we have the most of? That's what we need to look at. Gutted fish. Pollock and redfish. Pollock and redfish, yeah. So we want to go somewhere that's got decent price for pollock. 705 and 141. Uh, 818. 107 for Digby. I think Yarmouth. Yarmouth probably the, or Yarmouth I should say, is probably the best, and it's probably the closest one. So let's set a course to head straight to, what's up here, isn't it? Yarmouth. Try not to fast travel because I don't know if they fixed that bug where it was using a huge amount of fuel, so we'll just what do they call it? Doesn't actually say what it is. It is fast traveling, but that is like, I guess, slash teleporting. So I don't know if these guys are fishing or if they're just out at sea waiting for something. There's the German bank. Cape Fortune Lighthouse. We go to our stats. We've still got 6 things we need to unlock. Oop, I found the selfie. I thought I'd already got that. Maybe not. Right, let's head into dock. Everything should be done. You need food? Yep, you need food. You can go there and you can have food. I think Isaac is pretty good. They're slowly building up their stamina too, which is really good. It's really what I want to see. How's our quotas going? Yeah, we've still got heaps of quota available. So let's dock at Yarmouth. Sell our fish on board, yes. So 105,000 kilos will net us how much money? 250? Maybe? 500 would be great, but I don't know. Really don't know until it pops up. We haven't got a great price on redfish. Alright, come on. This has taken a while like last time. As long as it doesn't crash, that's the main thing. Come on. Taking forever. Oh, there we go. 467. That's pretty good. So cod's up. Paddock is down a little bit. Pollock is up, definitely. Redfish is down a little, and Silver Hake's actually up a little bit. Boom. So that's actually a decent amount of money we just got there. Let's refuel. We don't want to repair. The Arctic Pioneer. I don't know what to change the name of the boat to. Let's go bar tips. Tuna and swordfish we're not worrying about because we're not doing them at the moment. Bank. Don't need to borrow any money. We don't need to repay anything because we're debt free. Fishing gear. We'll bait. We'll go all the way down to our empty books. Unbaited. There we go. We'll go with what I want orange one. The orange one. So where's orange? Crab. Yeah. Bait them. And then the krill. I don't think we can actually... Yeah, it doesn't really help. We have to just throw them out, I think. Not throw them out, but throw them into the water, if you know what I mean. Things look pretty good. Let's have a look at our crew. If there's any more to hire. I don't think it refreshes at all, so... I mean, we've got a decent crew on board, so I'm not going to change them at the moment, but... Alrighty, guys, that's all we're going to do this episode. So, let me know if you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed the time lapses. We're going to go back out and do a little bit more long line fishing, because I'm hoping to purchase the G.Skill tee, but I don't know if it's actually here. No, it's definitely not. There's the Moby D. And the Selfie, Backstabber, the Lenore, and the Borg. I love that old fish, the old boat. So we're going to go and buy the G.Skill tee, I think, which, if I can have a look, I'll find out exactly where it is. It's at Dennis Point, and it's 1.15 million. So when we get 1.2 million, maybe if we can fill the boat next time, that might actually help. and we'll go there and we'll have a look at doing some lobster fishing. Just hopefully it's not still bugged by that time. So yeah, if you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed, guys, please do so. It's been Britto. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.